Hi guys, so I'm gonna read More Fun Comics number 73, the Dr. Fate story. So this story is kind of weird because it looks like it's a continuation of another one when it begins, but I think I checked like about a few months ago when I downloaded this one, and I don't think it is an actual. I think it's like a standalone story. So another thing is that Dr. Fate's helmet is changed. His mouth is gone. So, or his mouth is showing now. So, armed with a miracle serum, the insidious Mr. Who, sinister lord of the plunder world, strikes out after a fabulous treasure worth a Raja's ransom. But then emerges the vanguard of the law, Dr. Fate, man of mystery and magic, and uses his great powers to make the criminal pay the price. This hurts me worse than it does you. Oh, that's what you think. Good. Get a good beefsteak for that black eye you're going to have when you come to. If you want to play with art, you're liable to get framed. Jesus, he's doing all the one-liners. So you want to run, do you? I could do that too. In a dark, shadowy corner of the art room, a sinister figure lurks. Mr. Who, super criminal. Ho, ho, ho! So that was the great Dr. Fate my men are afraid of. Ha! I'll show him a little trouble when I next use my Solution Z. Meanwhile, I'll just borrow this picture for my own art gallery. As Dr. Fate pursues the fleeing criminal, Mr. Who makes good his escape. Ha! That's your first lesson, Dr. Fate. Never turn your back on something someone wants to steal. He he he. Let's play leapfrog with me doing the leaping. Help! The sooner you stop thrishing about, the sooner I'll relax my grip and let you down. I'll stop. You came to steal that picture. Why? Who sent you? Answer me. I saw you enter the museum. Your type doesn't appreciate art, so I followed you. Speak up. If you know, why ask me? Don't give me any sass. I asked, who sent you? That's right, who did? I mean Mr. Who. He's a person. Then who is Mr. Who? That's what I want to know. I don't know myself. He hired me and my gang to steal that picture for him. That's all I know. So I've got to go out and find this mysterious Who myself. All right, I'll do it. You can't find him. He's too smart. Yeah, Dr. Fate basically went from like stopping monsters and like all these supernatural beings to fighting like a bunch of doing basically what Batman's doing and stopping a bunch of like common criminals. But anyway, maybe I can't find him, but those men expect to be paid for their night's work. All I have to do is trail them. As their car races through the night, the thugs do not realize that they are followed relentlessly by a man flying high over their heads. That's the place, all right. I'll pay him a visit myself. But Mr. Who has already anticipated events. I'll just drink some Z solution and then await my friend Dr. Fate. He no doubt is busy following those idiots I am forced to use to serve me. He takes the Solution Z. A startling change occurs. No longer is Mr. Who stooped and twisted. Instead, his body is young and powerful, and his face, though evil, is grim and handsome. There, no one would ever know me for my real self. My Z solution is a miracle serum. It cures all ills. Even if I lost a hand, one would grow back on because of my solution. No one can kill me. Mr. Who? It was this way. Dr. Fate came along, and... Silence, you idiots. You failed, I knew it. However, look in this room. You got it. But how? That, gentleman, is why I am who I am. I never fail. I will pay you off. You may go. I may have need of you again. I shall keep you in mind. Gee, thanks. Well, well, Dr. Fate. Good evening. I was expecting you. I'll give you credit. You're a cool rascal. Why shouldn't I be cool? Nothing can happen to me. No, I'll just see about that. Before Dr. Fate's amazed eyes, the mocking criminal's body. Okay, so yeah, this guy is powerful. Okay, so this guy is very powerful. So what I said earlier is kind of stupid. But body grows to a terrific size. You can't hurt me. I become invulnerable after taking my Z solution. I don't know what you're talking about, but I yearn to see whether you're real or not. Dr. Fate unleashes a terrific blow that spends itself on Mr. Who's chest. Oh ho ho! You call that a good blow? Ha! You're solid as a rock! Like a helpless babe, Dr. Fate is lifted off his feet. I deplore violence, but if I must be violent, I will. You have the strength of 10 gorillas. And carried into a room of stone, tall and vast. Dr. Fate, look up and meet your fate. It's unbelievable. He sees a gigantic spider. You'll be caught in that meshes of that web, and soon my little pet will remove you from the world of men. Goodbye, Dr. Fate. Trapped like a fly, Dr. Fate becomes snared in the spider's web. I feel I owe you an explanation about myself, Dr. Fate. You must be curious, so I will satisfy that feeling. I was born a hopeless cripple. For years I struggled to earn my living. I was derided, the butt of boys. No, leave me alone. My father will beat me. Listen to the sissy. Smack him one, Butch. Life was a miserable existence for me, but determined to get even someday. Teach you to keep your ideas to yourself. Get fresh with us, will you? I earned money enough to go to college. I studied the sciences. If I could only find a solution that would let me be as other men, some sort of cure-it-all medicine that would make my body grow tall and strong. One night I drew extractions from crawfish and insect creatures that adapt themselves to all conditions. If they lose a limb, they can grow a new one. I've done it! I can be as other men! I became strong and tall with my serum. I decided to collect beautiful objects and surround myself with them. I did so, but my spider is almost upon you, so farewell. I am pure energy. Nothing can kill me. Okay. So but I don't want to hang here like a dish of food, so... Exerting the tremendous force of his body, Dr. Fate sends the rays of pure force beating outward from him. When I find that Mr. Who again, I'll know how to deal with him. I never heard of a spider being strangled by its own net before, but it's never too late to begin. There. Now from Mr. Who. He's gone. But what are those papers on his desk? The well-known almond diamond, owned by the eccentric billionaire Haddo. He keeps this jewel in his houseboat where he lives on the Hudson River. I'll drop into the Haddo's boat, just in case Mr. Who decides that he wants that diamond. I have sent for you because I have decided to strike at once for the almond diamond. It's at Haddo's boat. Go out and get it. Sure, okay. The boat moves silently through the waters. The dripping oars swing gently. He'll be asleep when we get there. Yeah, and if he moves, we'll plug him. This is... Hey, do you see what I see? Greetings, gentlemen. We'll have a class in advanced seamanship. now that we're all together. This is what I call swabbing the deck. And this is clearing the deck for action. Seems to me the action has begun. I'll have to reef your sail for you, so you won't get away. Help! All the time we run into him. There. Now you're anchored safe and sound. Another thing, they got rid of Inza. Inza's not in this comic. Dr. Fate's girlfriend. Wonderful men, my boys. They get mixed up. What? It can't be. That's Dr. Fate they're fighting. He's dead. But if he isn't, at least he's busy. That gives me a chance to get that diamond. Who's that? Don't move or I'll shoot. That's Hato, the man who owns the almond diamond. Another quality of Z Solution comes into being. The ability to make its user blend with the colors behind. Mr. Who merges with the background and becomes invisible. I could have sworn I heard something. What's that noise up on the deck? What's going on here? These men were after your almond diamond. They've abandoned the idea by this time. We sure have. Ow, my jaw. That's odd. I thought I saw someone in front of the bureau where I keep that jewel. Maybe he stole it. Come on, then. It's gone. But how? Not how, but who. Mr. Who. He's been here and left. He can't be far away. This time I'm wise to his tricks. So Dr. Fate is following me. Think it's time I got rid of that man. The bullets go into you, but they don't hurt you. Exactly. You cannot kill me, Mr. Who, and perhaps I cannot kill you. But I'm going to make you wish you were dead. Oh! Before that fiendish serum of yours can make you a giant again, I'll put you to sleep and wish you pleasant dreams. But Dr. Fate's strength is so terrific, Mr. Who is hurled right through the planking of the boat. And that's the end of Mr. Who. He wanted treasures without paying the price. Crash. But Mr. Who's strange powers, his evil genius, may still flame brightly if and when he next appears to plague the world. Will Dr. Fate be there to face him at the end? So yeah, I don't know. I probably won't read the sequel story or whatever, but yeah, anyway, this is very different from the other Dr. Fate ones. So it's kind of just generic superhero story, this one. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later.